Silent waves, they roll inside. So guys, come join us. Hubby said he's not sick. He's sick. He's not feeling fine today, so he's not going to work. So me, I'm also not feeling fine. Let us all eat. It's like this food is for people that are not feeling fine this minute. So let us eat. Come join us. So guys, good morning. Come and join us. Our face looks like people that are not feeling fine. If you are not feeling fine, come and join us. Okay? See our food. If you are feeling fine, now come and join us. I made more yesterday. Hi friends. So see baby, you just finished eating. See big boy. Oh, today we are going out. Um, we made it a habit that any clothes we are wearing for the day determines where we are heading for the day. I hope you understand. So today, with this our fine clothes, don't mind our bill, because we just finished eating. With our fine clothes, let me just show you guys a hint of how it looks like. With these our fine clothes, as you can see, we are going out. Okay, so we are done eating. It's me that is remaining. So yeah. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to another beautiful video of mine. And yeah, in today's video I will be talking about why I didn't bother checking the gender of my baby, even though at some point um I I was able to detect what it was, okay, or why I didn't end up doing gender review. Okay, but that does not now mean that if I had my way, is because of procrastination that made me not to do gender prediction. I had in mind to do that video, but I will um I was unable to make that particular video. Okay, so yeah, welcome back to Juice Castle. If today is your first time coming across this channel, you are welcome and I love you all. Thank you so much. Me and my baby love you all, and we say a very big thank you and welcome to our family. Yeah, in as much as he just arrived, okay, but he has just been existing even without you guys knowing in mommy's belly. Baby boy. So yeah, over to today's video guys. um you know um so many people will be like, why don't you want to check the gender of your baby? Yes, I had not to, because it's not like I didn't go for scan during his pregnancy, but even at this point of scan, the doctor asked me, you want to know the gender? I said no, 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 no. Even if you've gone through my video of my scan updates regarding my baby, you will see that I told you guys that they wrote not appreciated for me, of which even when I went to now get the result, because I did it during the weekend and I went late, so I could not get the result that very day. Okay, so on going the next day, the next week, the new week, which is on Monday, to go get the results, it happened that I I being that everything has happened, I was now so curious to know. I went to the doctor once again and said, Doctor, please, I know that when I came last weekend, I told you not to tell me. Please, can you still remember the gender of my baby that you saw? He was like, Madam, let me just be sincere with you. I wouldn't say any particular gender for you, okay? But had it been allowed me to tell you that very day that I was certain about it, that I would have told you. I said no problem, that I appreciate. Okay, so I left. But meanwhile, the major reason why I didn't want to know the gender of my baby is because um with my second daughter, I was so curious to knowing the gender of my baby, of which is funny enough, quite funny enough, it was still that same place I went and did the scan of my daughter that I also did for him. Okay. But with my daughter, they said it was a boy. My second daughter, they said she was a boy. Okay. To the point I was so sure, even when my mother-in-law came, to the point of her bet, we were just saying, "Is a boy, is a boy, is a boy," until when she now arrived, when she now came out after delivering her, we realized that it was a girl. Like, we were like, what happened? What happened? Not like, let me just be sincere. We were a little bit discouraged. Not that we are not happy that it's a girl, but then that situation whereby something have told you this is what it is. And I know I'm not the only parent, I'm not the only mom. We are not the only parents that have gone through such experience. Okay. So instead of keeping all hopes high, um we just avoided it. The plan was that we were not going to even buy much clothes, okay, for the baby until when the baby comes out. From the gender, we will know at least we still have some old clothes. When I mean old clothes, like overalls that are still new that we kept, that my daughters used. My two previous pregnancy, I used them for my daughters, for my girls. Okay, I mean overall is a unisex clothes that new babies can wear. Okay, I think it's just one or two new overalls that my husband got. Okay, because it happens that he has always been the one that always gets my children's clothes, especially the baby clothes. Funny enough, because he does not really alert me when he goes to work. On coming back, I just see him with a new clothes. That's how it happens. Okay, so but going back to what this video is all about, we didn't, like I said, we didn't actually, we were not too inquisitive on knowing the gender, so I won't have our hopes high again. Even with the scan, when I had the scan, okay, at 19 weeks some days, um when the doctor displayed the image of my baby to me from the screen, it was actually there that I personally was a little bit convinced, because when he was now showing me the baby's leg, okay, in between my baby's leg, I saw his pee, okay, that made him a boy, okay, and immediately I got home with the name of the scan. I immediately browse. Sorry, I think he still wants to talk. Excuse me. So guys, it is what it is. We are eating. We eat at any time. Okay. So back to what I was trying to explain. When I finally got my baby scan results, that only scan I did, it was supposed to be two scans, but lucky enough for me, I was yet to be told again at the antenatal to do another scan before I put to bed. Okay, so yeah, with that initial first scan, that's what I worked with. So um the name of the scan, I had to browse it. I mean, I'm a graduate. It's normal for me to browse something to know more about it, right? And also to convince myself of what I saw from the screen of the monitor that displayed my baby when he was in the womb. Okay, I browsed about it, and lo and behold, it also gave me the same image I saw. But then I had to keep it to myself. Let me still not yet give myself hopes high, and later it will be something else. Okay, so that's actually the reason why uh we didn't bother to find the gender of the baby. Okay, or we trying to do gender reveal or whatever, because it was more like uncertainty. But in as much as I have my what will I call it, like my conviction of, okay, this is what this my baby is, like the gender. But then I needed to keep it to myself, because the one I ended up talking about, I mean my second daughter, ended up not being what I talked about. Okay, so this one that I saw with myself, I just held it with myself, still hoping and praying about it, because of course, I mean, I already have two girls. I needed a mix up, even if it didn't let that work out. But then I just had faith that God will do this one for me as well. Okay. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is basically the major reason why. Because I don't know about outside of the country, from this our country, Nigeria, but I know a series of pregnant women have faced that kind of disappointment, whereby they went for scan. Maybe they're looking for girls. They told them it's a girl, only for them to give birth is a boy. They are looking for boys. They told them it's a boy, only for them to give birth and it's a girl. So I don't want to, over how will I say it now? Like, be extra convinced that this is what it is. I was just working with faith and with what I saw. But then, like I said, I didn't just open it up to anybody, even though I told my husband anyways. Okay, yes, I told my husband anyway. So that is basically the reason why um I didn't want to know the gender of my baby. Yes, because I know it may not really be 100% accurate, and I wouldn't want a situation whereby, because even I've watched some other content creators that afterwards they'll be like, Scan told me this, but this is what it is. I don't want to face that kind of disappointment, if I choose the word disappointment. Or I'll be like, okay, I'm sure it's this one, and it later became another thing. You understand? Excuse me. So yeah, everybody has finished eating, is about to sleep. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Well, I'm so grateful to God and glad that finally, after everything, it's still what I saw, and it's also what my heart yearned for, that God gave me. So I'm really super thankful to God for everything. Even the journey, it was so amazing. Okay, yes, I will still share my delivery story with you guys. Okay, so yeah, it's either I've uploaded it or I'm yet to upload it. But whichever, that's the reason why I did not go ahead to find the gender of my baby. Even at some point, my parents will always be like, what's the essence of finding? Is there any child that you give birth to that you now reject? So is it not even better that it's a surprise that you give birth and everybody will be, wow, it's a baby girl, or wow, it's a baby boy? What's the essence of kind of like, just doing as though you prefer a gender to another, or stuff like that? But regardless, I just want to thank God for everything. Okay, I'm super happy. My prince is here with me. I have my girls around me as my gist mates, like my gist partners, every single thing. So that's what it is basically, guys. Just more like an update. Please help me share this video. It's very important. I know first time moms will be curious to know. Okay, even second time moms or even third time moms. But then all these still revolves around pregnancy and its palaver and journey as a whole. Okay, this is my own personal experience, okay? And I know there are lots of people out there that would also like to know. Okay. All right. That will be it for now. Catch you guys later. Bye.